Okay, picture this. You walk back to your car after a really great afternoon, and there it is, that dreaded bright envelope tucked under your windshield wiper. Look, with thousands of parking tickets issued in Provo every single year, you are definitely not alone here. But seriously, don't panic. Welcome to this explainer, where we're going to transform that totally stressful piece of paper into a quick, completely manageable digital task. Today, we're giving you the ultimate guide to resolving your Provo parking ticket efficiently, securely, and entirely online. So, you found yourself with a recent citation in the city of Provo, Utah. I know your very first instinct might be to just toss it in the glove box and, deal with it later. But I'm here to tell you that acting fast, like right now, is going to save you some serious cash and a whole lot of headaches. $15. That is exactly how much you get to keep in your own pocket if you don't drag your feet on this. Paying a standard Provo municipal ticket within 5 business days actually grants you a $15 early payment discount. That immediately drops your fine from $55 all the way down to $40. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. First, the true cost of delay. Second, identify your citation type. Third, step-by-step online payment. Fourth, secure your digital transaction. Fifth, troubleshooting lost ticket details. And finally, a quick summary and legal disclaimer. Section 1. The true cost of delay, and why timing is literally everything. According to the city's official fee schedules, standard municipal parking violations have a $55 baseline fine. However, the system is totally designed to reward you for prompt action. If you pay within 5 business days, you unlock that lower $40 tier. But if you just ignore it, well, that $55 baseline is only the beginning. Escalating collection penalties are going to start stacking up against you pretty quickly. Moving on to Section 2. Identify your citation type. Who actually issued it? This right here perfectly illustrates why you have to read the fine print on your ticket. The issuing jurisdiction completely dictates which portal you use. If you're holding a municipal ticket from Provo City, you'll head over to provo.myparkinginfo.com. But say you parked on campus and got a ticket from BYU Security, you have to use security.byu.edu. Or if you got cited at the Provo Central Station, that's the Utah Transit Authority, so you'd visit rideuta.com. Seriously, do not waste your time trying to pay a BYU or Utah ticket on the city's municipal portal. The systems are completely separate. For the rest of this explainer, we're focusing strictly on the Provo municipal ticket. Now, the legal definition here is actually pretty interesting. A municipal parking ticket is an administrative civil infraction under Provo City Code Section 9.17. So why does that matter to you? Because it means it's completely decoupled from the state judicial court system. You literally cannot pay a city parking ticket at the physical justice court on 1700 South, and you can't pay it on the state's judicial e-payments platform either. The whole thing is handled entirely by Provo 311 Customer Service and Development Services. All right, Section 3, step-by-step online payment, navigating the portal. Let's actually walk through this together. Step 1, navigate directly to provo.myparkinginfo.com. The interface is really user-friendly, and it even lets you toggle between English and Spanish, which is great. Step 2, type your exact numeric citation number into the primary search field. Step 3, provide your secondary verification. And then Step 4, once your record pops up, you just select the module to either initiate an appeal or securely submit your payment using a major credit or debit card. I do want to pause on Step 3 for just a second. The city database uses what's called a secure dual parameter query to protect your data. What that means is a citation number alone isn't going to get you in. You have to pair it with one of these 3 specific identifiers: your vehicle's license plate number, your vehicle identification number, or the personal identification number printed directly on your physical ticket. Oh, and if you get a query error here, double check that you haven't swapped an O for a 0 in your VIN. It is a super common mistake right at this step. Now, what if you look at the portal's photo evidence and think, no way, this ticket is totally unjustified? Well, here is some fantastic news for you. If you initiate an appeal through the portal within those first 5 business days, it absolutely pauses the clock on late fees. The system just freezes any penalty escalations while a hearing examiner reviews your case and emails you a decision. And hey, even if your appeal is ultimately denied, you still get a 7 calendar day grace period from the date of that decision to pay the original penalty before any late fees kick in. Section 4. Secure your digital transaction, 2-factor authentication. Anytime we're dealing with municipal databases and credit cards, security is obviously a massive priority. Always ensure you're on the authentic city portal before you type in any payment info. Now, if you are a registered parking permit holder logging into your account to manage a citation, the system actually enforces a mandatory two-factor authentication layer. You can't just rely on a password anymore. You're going to need to verify your identity using a code sent via text message or email, or by using an authenticator app like Duo Mobile, Google Authenticator, or Microsoft Authenticator. It's just a quick, minor step, but it ensures your vehicle data stays strictly yours. Section 5. Troubleshooting lost ticket details. What now? Look, we have all done it. You grab the ticket off the windshield, toss it on the passenger seat, and boom, 3 days later, it's totally vanished. The problem is, without the citation number, you can't use the web portal. Enter Provo 311. This is the Municipal Customer Service Division located over at City Hall in Suite 140. They are basically the ultimate superhero fallback for retrieving lost citation records. The agents there have direct access to the database, and they can pull up your citation using just your license plate number. Getting a hold of them is super simple, but it actually depends on where you're physically standing when you make the call. If you are inside the Provo city limits, you literally just dial 311 on your phone. Actually, scratch that. If you're outside the city limits, maybe you're commuting from a neighboring town, you'll need to dial 801-852-6000 instead to reach that exact same customer service desk. Just have your license plate ready and they'll get you the citation number you need to log back into the online portal.
Finally, Section 6, Summary and Legal Disclaimer. Let's wrap this up.
So, the crucial point to take away from all of this is right here in this rapid recap. First, pay within 5 business days to save yourself $15. Second, confirm the ticket is actually a city ticket, not one from BYU or UTA. Third, head straight to provo.myparkinginfo.com. Fourth, use your citation number paired with your plate, VIN, or PIN to access your file and pay securely. And lastly, just call 311 if you lose the physical paper. You've got this. Oh, before we finish up, I want to leave you with a massive bonus tip about private parking lots in Provo. We all know off-street private lots are notorious for super aggressive enforcement, right? Well, Provo City Code explicitly caps private booting fees at $60 and towing fees at $300 within city limits. And yes, this applies even if a private company tries to cite the higher state maximums. In fact, if a private company overcharges you, City Code actually allows you to file a civil lawsuit within 180 days, holding them liable for up to $500 in statutory damages. Talk about a game changer. Knowledge is absolutely power here. Navigating this whole multi-jurisdictional web of city, transit, collegiate, and private parking can honestly be incredibly confusing. Do your friends, your neighbors, and fellow students a massive favor. Share this explainer with your fellow Provo drivers so nobody ends up paying a single dollar more than they absolutely have to.
And, as always, we've got to give our standard disclaimer here. This explainer is intended for informational purposes only. Municipal codes, fee schedules, and software portals can and do update over time. So always consult the official Provo City website or contact local authorities directly for the most current legal or procedural clarifications.
You now possess the exact blueprint for handling municipal parking enforcement like an absolute pro. From snagging those early payment discounts to navigating the secure online portal and even knowing your rights in private lots, you are fully equipped. So will you be ready the next time you find a bright envelope on your windshield? I certainly think you will be. Thanks so much for watching and drive safely out there.